Alongside Hernando Planels, I'm Brayton Bell, welcoming you inside the Fowler Events Center here on the campus of California Baptist University. And Hernando, mid-February is here. Of course, it's crunch time in college basketball, and a couple of teams tonight very similar stylistically. He catches on the block. Yo turns around. His two rattles home with 2.4 to go. They inbound it to Habib. His heave from half court is good. It's good at the horn. Ismail Habib wins it at the buzzer. A half-court heave goes, and the Vikings steal it yet again in Riverside. The energy starting to pick up in this building, and it would rise even more with a Lancer bucket here. Boudreaux lobbing. Daniels Jr. flushing. Pretty much keeping CBU off balance. Yes. Switching up looks. Olayinka with a poster and a chance at a three-point play. They've gone head-to-head a few times, and now both individual efforts have come out on top. Olayinka again, another hammer jammer. This time cutting baseline, and he had a golden road to the basket, and he cocked back for two more. Good pass out. Talbot, corner three. It's good. Brandon Talbot, a 34% three-point shooter, able to connect, and the Mavs have a lead right back. Swing pass out to the corner. Baseline drive, Chiqueno. Now Washington. Spot up three. He's been so good tonight. 16 for Scotty Washington. Boudreaux matched up with a speedy guard. Great screen. Spin move. Layup. He missed it. Williamson fights for the board. His putback is good. And the foul with 6.7 seconds to go.
He does such a great job.
All-time winningest coach. Breakaway for the man of the night, Dominique Daniels Jr. There's 32 on an offensive scoop and score for SUU.
Those rebounds are key. Look at this transition.
Hello, Brantley Stevenson. Two-handed rim rocker in transition. 11:55 to go, first half of play, and we told you early on how close this matchup has been all time, but these numbers really paint the perspective more than we could really say. Unbelievable, the matchups that we've had. Seattle's won 5 of the last 6, but take a look at that top line. 7 of the 12 all-time meetings in conference play between these two decided by one possession or overtime. I mean, overall, it has been the most competitive series in the WAC by far. One of those 7, of course, the buzzer beater for the Redhawks earlier this year.
Yeah, that would drive me crazy, because as a coach, you talk about sheer dominance, and right there, that is almost sheer equality.
Yes. Goodrick misses the three-point play free throw attempt, and it was something Chris Victor talked about. He said, look, you know, when we play CBU, we know it's going to be tight, and really there was only one game for both sides that was a blowout. Seattle U got the Lancers big time a few years ago in the WAC tournament. Lancers last year here in this building won by a wide margin, but besides that, it has been nip and tuck nearly every single time. Christopoulos got inside the painted area, and the transfer from Creighton's on the scoreboard for the first time.
Christopoulos just drove right down the lane, found his nice sweet spot. Actually, he took that shot. It looked like he was surprised how open he was for that shot.
So the 6-point lead maintained for Seattle U. They've hit their last 3 shots from the floor, as Daniels Jr. will set up offense. Drains down the shot clock, tries to get around Schumacher. He's cut off. Now Washington, he'll pop a 3, miss it off the right side of the iron. 3-point defense for Seattle U, 11th best of the nation. Opponents shoot just 28.6% against them. Lancers had struggled big time from 3-point range before the SFA game, where they popped off for 15 triples in that win. Here's Williamson. Backing down, swiveling all the way to the other side of the floor, and through swiveling, he shuffled the pivot foot. Travels with the basketball. The Redhawks give it away for the 3rd time.
Now, when Seattle gets the ball on the block, they do the ultimate clear out, and they give the post player a one-on-one opportunity. You don't see that much in college basketball anymore. I love how they're doing. They're trying to say, hey, we're bigger than you. We're going to score on you.
Goodrick's doubled. They fight to Washington. Now Daniels Jr. from NBA range, a little heavy. Back tap rebound out near the timeline. It goes out of play. Lancers 3 happy so far. 6 of their 14 shots had been from downtown. And we mentioned those numbers for Seattle U. Defensively, they really shut down the Lancers in that first meeting. CBU shot 0 of 10 from 3-point range in the second half of that game. They really struggled all game long, though, against the Redhawks in that first matchup.
Yeah, what Seattle does a great job is they help, and then they close out really quickly. Just like they did there, Daniels had to take an NBA 3x5 because he was already at like 38 feet.
Paris Dawson a tough two off the heel of the basket. Udrogo clears the board. Lancers trying to get going offensively here. Just 29% from the floor to start.
They're going to have to start feeding him the ball. And right now he has the ball. He's surveying. Watch. They're going to double team here almost when he makes his move. And if no, they didn't.
And no whistle was called. Even more surprising than that, Udrogo even looked a bit surprised there was no whistle one way or the other after Williamson went down in the painted area. And YO finished for two.
They are really crowding Udrogo when he gets the ball in the post, which is what you want to do as a really good defensive team.
There's Tyson on a baseline drive. Williamson, who can shoot it from downtown, this time puts the ball on the deck. A little bit of a wild drive, and Goodrick clears.
Williamson showing a vast array post outside. Uh-oh.
Speaking of showing a vast array of moves, Dominique Daniels Jr., his second triple. He's up to 8 points just like that after a Dance Dance Revolution three.
Daniels said, don't give me wide open look. Give me pressure, and I will knock it down.
Under 9 minutes to play in this first half. Redhawks by one. A pretty spin move inside. Nearly went for Rajkovic. Victor Rajkovic into the game for the first time. Another rebound to Hunter Goodrick, who's already got 5. A step back triple. Oh, he's so good. Dominique Daniels Jr., look out below. He's red hot.
He is feeling it. Look at the footwork.